Hey, so we've found ourselves in the middle of history. Um, this is your instructor signing on to you from her home in Nocona, Texas. Been 15 days in isolation here, and we're doing okay. But I thought I would send you a message. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the course and what we're going to do in the coming days to kind of put your mind at ease. Now, I realize that many of you, this is a life changing experience for all of us, and that some of you may be under a lot of stress right now. Um, I'm trying to gauge which way I want to go with the course, if I want to modify assignments or not. But what I really need you to do is I've created a survey, and I've sent the link to you in your Canvas course. I believe I give it to you either in email or it's in your announcements. And what I would like for you to do is actually go and take that survey. It predominantly talks about internet accessibility, your ability to complete assignments at home, uh, anything that's going on right now that may interfere with that, because my entire goal is to make sure that we can get through the rest of this semester. We're halfway done. I want you guys to be able to finish. Um, I'm going to be as flexible as humanly possible, especially if you're trying really hard. I want to know what's going on with you. As well, in the email, I gave you my personal phone number. That is designed for you to call me. You may text me at that number if you have questions that maybe you can't get email, maybe hear by word of mouth. Somebody says, hey, here's her number. Um, all I ask is that you be respectful and not text me at 9 o'clock at night. Text me during office hours, or if you have to text me in the evening, just not too late. And then that way I can address it as soon as I see it. So I don't mind you doing that. Um, Within this survey, what I really want to know is um, how we should proceed. So please go and take that as soon as possible. As soon as you give me your input, that means the faster that I can decide what we need to do. Okay. Um, as far as assignments, some of you have talked about, extra credit assignments, making up assignments, things like that. Um, it is a point-based system. I'll go ahead and give you a heads up that there may be some grades that we drop. Okay. Um, so if you will just continue, if you're one of those who messaged me who were concerned about your grade, if you will just continue to do every assignment from this point forward. Okay, if you have internet access issues, I mean, let me know, and we'll talk about alternative ways in which you can do these assignments. But let me know, okay, as soon as possible. If you just finish the rest of the course, if you do every assignment and do it well, follow the instructions. Uh, don't just halfway do an assignment, but do it, really, really do it. I think you're going to be just fine, and we will talk about grades closer to the end of the semester. We will be in this online format for the rest of the semester. And this is for your protection, for our protection as instructors, and it's better that way. Um, for any of you who don't really understand or know, we've had several times in history where we've had pandemics. Um, we had some in World War II. We had tuberculosis that hit us, that caused the same amount of disruption. We were able to create a vaccine against it eventually. Polio, that happened in the 30s. The same thing. Influenza hit in the 1917, 1918. So this is not the first time in history this has happened. It's just the first time in your history when this has happened, and mine for that matter. I'm too young to remember any of the others. But it's going to be okay. All right? That's the first thing I want to tell you. It's going to be okay. The things that we know about this virus is that you can kill it with soap. You can kill it with Lysol, with Clorox wipes, but you can kill it with soap. The goal is don't let it get in your lungs. And that's why they say don't touch your hands to your face. Um, Make sure that you scrub your hands for 20 seconds if you're getting packages. I swear the FedEx man knows us on a personal level because we've been FedExing everything in. We have this great situation where go out with our gloves on and spray all the boxes with Lysol and then let them sit there for a day or two. It's funny. And then we go out and grab the things out of the box and wash them very carefully. So we're taking every precaution in the world, um, but it's going to be all right. There's going to be a time when this gets better, but please follow the safety guidelines. And I'm asking you, and I'd mentioned this in my email. Please listen to the health experts. Please do not listen to politicians who may or may not know. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? People have already died from some really, really bad advice from politicians. So listen to the health experts and what they're telling you to do. And we're going to get through this. We're going to be okay. Um, I'm here for you if you need to talk. I just want you to know that NCTC also has resources. If you feel like you need to talk to someone about this, we've got all of these available. Likewise, um, we have internet options popping up. You have a chance for free internet if it reaches out that area for the next 2 months. Most every company, with the exception of Verizon, is actually offering free high-speed internet for students, for homeschoolers who need access to internet. Also, I want to suggest if you have an internet plan, if you have a cell phone, and maybe your internet at the house isn't that fast, you can hotspot using your phone to your device at the house, and that's what I do. Currently, that's what I'm doing right now. And so there are ways that we can get through this. So if internet's going to be an issue for you, I want to hear about it. I've included it on the survey, um, but I'm also going to just mention it here. If you have an issue with internet, please let me know, okay? As soon as you can. That way we can devise other ways for your assignments to happen, okay? So I don't want you to worry about that. I'm not going to increase your workload this semester just because we're all stuck at home. We may or may not be. You may be some of those that are considered essential, and you're going to be out and you're going to be serving the public. You're the ones who are shopping for me in the Walmart and shoving the groceries in the trunk, and I look at you through the glass like this, okay, and say hi, and lots of hand signals like, will you sign this for me? Okay, yeah, great. Okay, hand signals are becoming important these days. Um, so that's where we are. Okay, that's where we are as far as our coursework is concerned. I want to tell you a few things that I'm going to do. Besides giving you sound bites of videos, my goal is to upload them in Canvas. You'll either get it as a YouTube link, or if I can figure out how to use Studio in Canvas, I might put them on that way. More than likely, they're going to be YouTube links, okay, including this one. So it'll be just as much information as you need to know, okay, to sort of guide you through the information coming up in your coursework. And as well, I'm going to be putting online some videos for you to watch. If you're the ones I'm talking about second half history, what I would have done anyway in class was show you this great selection of videos that takes you from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. And so we're going to be doing that to kind of guide you through that. If you're in first half history, I've got some good videos that I was going to share with you anyway about this antebellum period and talking about slavery and the coming sectionalist divide. So that's kind of the way in which we're headed with first half history. Okay, so no worries. I've created a module. Going to create a module. If I haven't created it in your course yet, I'm getting there. Within your module, I'm going to devise a setup for lecture notes for all the helps that you need that we would have normally done in class anyway. And you can find those helps there. Okay, so my suggestion is to go and mark off the time as you would normally anyway for class period. I understand if you can't do this. I get it if you are now working overtime and you're working through class time because you have to. That's okay. Just send me a note. Let me know. And the reason that I'm doing this through YouTube is so you can have access to these whenever you get an opportunity to look at them. Hopefully, you can stay up, okay, with the course, and that's okay. I am not here to put any more pressure on anyone right now. You have enough stress to worry about, and you're more important than some of the aspects of this coursework. And I want you to understand that. I care about my students. I care about you. And I want you to be safe, and I want you to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, okay? Do some things you don't normally do some meditation, whatever it is that you do. I go outside and dig in the dirt. It's my thing. I love to garden, building things. So what is it that's your passion to do? If you are one of those who said, I just go out to the clubs every night, I'm sorry, that's probably going to be really hard with social distancing. But maybe you can do it online, you could just do some dancing, online, everybody's socially distanced. It's great. Okay. Um, anyway, I'm not going to make this video too long, but I just wanted to introduce you, kind of touch base with you, let you know what's going on. I'm here for you if you need me. I'm still working here from home at my current office hours. So give me a holler if you need me. If you call me on my phone and I don't answer, please leave me a message so I will know that you called. I cannot tell you how many spam callers I get in a day. Okay, so I won't know that I need to answer you back if you don't leave me a message. So if you call my personal cell phone, leave me a message, okay? And the easiest way is still to email me. Okay, that way I know exactly which class you're in. I know what's going on with you, and then I can address whatever issue or concern or question that you have at that time, okay? And that's pretty much it. So I will see you in the next video. You guys stay safe. Enjoy the sunshine today. Um, see you next time.